I can't believe that once again, I'm here on the House floor explaining to my friends across the aisle that there's a difference between interest rates and inflation. They're two separate things. They shouldn't be conflated. I'm shocked that I've got to explain this to members that are elected to Congress. Quite amazing. It's very clear the difference between inflation and interest rates. But there's another thing that's very clear that Democrats don't seem to understand, and that's that President Biden's foreign policy agenda benefits our foreign adversaries, not the American people. From the failed withdrawal from Afghanistan to the $6 billion in sanctions relief to Iran, to the draining of our strategic oil reserve, and also the fast-tracking of Putin's Nord Stream 2 project, it has been disastrous. Look at the invasion of Ukraine, a terrorist safe haven in Afghanistan, an emboldened China, and a destabilized Middle East. This legislation before us will protect our service members in the Middle East. It will place additional pressure on the Iranian regime. Additionally, we have another Biden-fueled disaster right here at home at our southern border. The White House now wants to exacerbate this crisis further by placing tent cities on federal lands. In Pennsylvania, our Commonwealth is home to several national parks, including the Flight 93 Memorial, Fort Necessity National Battlefield, and Friendship Hill National Historic Site, all of which are in my congressional district. These are places for Americans and their families, not camps for those who broke our laws and are here illegally. The underlying legislation will protect our national parks from the Biden administration and radical far-left Democrats from their radical immigration policies. And finally, the Biden administration's attempt to burden our local lenders with extra costs would do irreparable harm to our nation's 33 million small businesses. During a time when Bidenomics is failing the American people, it is critical we support efforts to make the American dream more achievable, not insert partisan politics into small business lending. That is why the House will nullify this far-left radical rulemaking by the Biden administration and Democrats. I urge my colleagues to vote yes on the previous question, yes on the rule, and I yield back the balance of my time, and I move the previous question on the resolution.